Capricorn, this is going to be your October love reading. Hope everybody is doing well. This is for Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. We have Justice coming in, and we have Five of Swords. So Justice is all about truth, karmic balance, okay? So you're on the right side of karma. Just want to let you know. But there is something that's really like upsetting because there's some resentment or conflict regarding a situation. Maybe there was a fight or an argument or someone you're not seeing eye to eye with, and now things are not progressing, okay? We have the Spirit of Rings. It feels like something is up in the air, or someone may be giving you like mixed signals, or there may be going back and forth energy here with that Spirit of Rings, which is the Knight of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, of course, but this could be the energy that someone's making you feel, as in like, okay, you know, what's going on? Why is there this inconsistency, or why is there this these mixed signals here? Bottom of the deck is the Ace of Cups and the Hierophant. So this is all about commitment and traditional values and your morals, however, but something feels out of alignment. I do feel like you are thinking for yourself at this time, but something just does not feel aligned. We do have the Ace of Cups, which does represent, you know, fulfillment, like what fulfills Capricorn right now. So let's go ahead and see what's coming through for you guys. If you are interested in a personal reading with me, the link is in the description box below. All right, let's see. You're coming in as the Ace of Cups, which I love because this is all about new beginnings and love. Even for yourself, it can represent self-love, focusing on you, what fulfills Capricorn. Ace of Cups can be a new romantic partnership or new romantic feelings, okay? We do have Temperance. Somebody's coming in with the Temperance card, but the challenge is avoidance. There's certain things that need to be discussed, or feels that things are stagnant right now, like a stalemate situation. Temperance can be like somebody's being impatient or struggling with balance or having patience right now, but it does mean like doing things in moderation. It's kind of like waiting and pausing. A lot of sadness in the past. It shows the Five of Cups. That's, you know, that somebody either is very sad over you, someone's hurt, it feels like this may have led to, you know, avoidance right now when it comes to emotions, okay? We have the Knight of Cups. Someone thinks of you with an open heart. The Knight of Cups is very loving, but their actions are very still confused. They're very up in the air. They're not even sure what direction to go themselves in their own life. The Moon, there's like more that meets the eye, more behind the scenes, more they're not expressing. This is like suppressing their emotions. So that's probably why you're kind of feeling certain, you could have felt certain things with this person or feeling certain things, because they're not expressing everything to you. The Chariot, this is about moving forward. And the Six of Wands represents victory, recognition. This is like success energy. So we do have the Three of Swords and the Judgment card. So there is some type of judgment call coming through, and I feel like it has a lot to do with the Moon energy. So the Moon and the Temperance, okay? So we're gonna clarify to see why. But what's affecting this whole reading, like the major issues, like is the stagnant, not talking about, not expressing certain things. That's why things are going like stalemate here. All right, there's the Three of Swords is showing heartbreak, trying to move on from that, trying to, you know, there's also like this fear surrounding a Three of Swords of breaking up or broken up energy, and then trying to move forward. But Judgment is here. So this is like making a call. There's an awakening here to kind of like trying to move past something. Okay, so let's see what's going on, because I have you with the Ace of Cups. Yeah, there's unfinished business when it comes to working things out with this person. Okay, you could be in a marriage or relationship with this energy, or see this person here, like when it comes to your home, family, and finances. This is like a marriage card. This is the 1111. People called the Four of Wands the twin flame energy card. But I do feel like there's a lot of unresolved issues regarding a family dynamic. What's the Temperance card? For some, it doesn't have to be family. It could just be relationships. Five of Wands. Someone doesn't want to fight. It looks like they want to reconcile. This is all about reconcile energy or wanting to come towards you. There might be some things that somebody here is trying to, like, time apart is what kind of makes the heart grow fonder type of thing. Like your absence or whatever is going on right now. I feel like somebody does not want to fight. They want to make some type of amends. And the Nine of Swords is like they're in their head a lot. This person's in their head thinking, you know, this could be a lot of worry, a lot of paranoia because they're not expressing things and now they're worried. And I feel like they want to make amends, but it's taking a little bit of time. What's the Two of Swords? Judgment. Someone's making poor judgment calls in their life, which is making made the connection or making the connection really hard. There's like this selfish borderline selfish energy. I'm feeling like someone that can just kind of, you know, drop everything and not want to face things, right? And then there's another part where it feels like an awakening in self-awareness is needing to occur to bring something to balance here and peace into the connection. What happened with the Five of Cups? Queen of Swords. Ooh, this is cut off energy though. This is like, if you're not going to come at me with the truth, if you're not going to be honest with me, it's like somebody got you very, very upset in a way with the Queen of Swords, or someone, for some of you guys, like it's like cut off energy. And it just feels that there has been, when it comes to the future, it's kind of hard to see certain, like this person or somebody here in the future because things are so up in the air. We have the Knight of Cups. Let me get all the cards out here, okay, you guys? Ooh, this isn't good. So we have the Wheel of Fortune coming in their mind. This is an energy of circling back around. Also repeating cycles. Someone has a hard time, like this is like an energy that doesn't fight. Once they get, okay, so it feels like they don't want to fight, but there's a part of for some of you guys, I feel like this person is not fighting for this connection. And it's recurring, it's like coming to like a repeated pattern in some way. Like someone has a way of repeating their own cycles, their own way of handling things, and then it leaves a very confused energy. Yeah, because they're resisting change. So Spirit wants you to know, and this is very, very important. Oh, sorry for the shaky table. Okay, sorry. This is super important. What's happening, like what you don't see, but you may feel, is that somebody here is not learning from their past mistakes, which can cause continued repeated cycles that can repeat themselves, like that makeup or breakup type of situation, are just patterns in their own life that they occur on how they handle situations. And right now, Spirit's like, hey, there is things that are happening that you don't see, that this person's not learning. They may say, but they're not. Their actions are, Spirit's trying to warn you about that, because the things, this is like hangman energy. There's a lot that this person is needing to let go within themselves, within maybe other people, or whatever lifestyle, whatever, because of this. This is not going to push through if they don't do that. So there's a need for a change of perspective. There needs to have an awakening. That's the challenge, is better choices, better decisions. Somebody does not making great decisions here, Capricorn. Yeah, which is making everything unaligned, stuck. It's hard to be vulnerable. It could either turn into an attack or an argument or something here. The Hierophant is saying that this is really tough energy. Okay, very, very tough energy. The Hermit. Withdrawal energy, you guys. This is so heartbreaking. If somebody does not wake up, it's going to be too late in the end. They can't, if they're not going to wake up and they're not going to notice their own powers or take patterns or take accountability, or, you know, if they're going to keep emotionally detaching, if they're going to keep breaking up and leaving with that Knight of Wands and showing that inconsistency, that's where this person is, it's just going to be too late if they don't wake up soon. That's what I'm seeing here. And for a lot of you guys are probably like, it's already too late. You know, Charlie, it's already too late. Because I do see the Three of Swords. A lot of heartbreak here. See, I knew I was losing you, but I didn't do anything to fight for you. You have become too difficult for me to handle, and that's a big turnoff. Okay, that's... First of all, nobody could be too difficult. I mean, unless you're like... It just shows that this person is not learning to take they don't have self-awareness. So it's like everything could be about like you become difficult because they don't know how to handle their own emotions. You see what I mean? I know that you may not feel for me as I feel for you. Ooh, we have third party energy. There could be other energies interfering. They think the world of you. I was pretending to be someone else. So don't get stuck on the third party. It came out for someone, but you will know if it is. Or it could be a suspicion of a third party, but it doesn't always have to be one, okay? I want this so badly, but I'm afraid of getting hurt. And you are the one and the only one. Yeah, I feel like there's unfinished business. Ooh, karma. My life is falling apart and I'm struggling. I'm not ready. Please be patient with me. I feel like they miss you. I'm planning on reaching out. So if you're not talking to somebody here, they're planning to reach out to you. They want to, and they can see long term with you. The thing is that when karma's here and it's in their energy, that is the divine. You're completely out of control. Let the universe handle that. This is not a reflection of who you are, is how they behave. You know what I mean? So everything that they're doing right now, when karma came out in that will, it's how they handle things. That spirit is saying that is a repeated pattern. That is something they need to break. No one can break that for them. If they want to resist change and keep making the same mistakes and take risk of losing important and beautiful people out of their life because they don't know how to reflect and go within, that's on them. It's easier said than done, into it's hard to accept, but that's the truth. Rose-colored glasses, and I'll come back for you. So for a lot of you guys, someone here may have left, dropped everything, and went on their way, and now you're like, wait a second. Others of you, this is a repeated pattern or something's going on. Again, it could be a relationship. It could be friends even. I mean, this feels like a lot of friends too. I feel like a lot of people resonate with their friend group, and other people getting involved or, saying things to them. You could get upset for a very good reason. And, it's okay to sometimes get upset. That's fine. But, but when people just focus on you getting mad and not really focusing on the reason, don't lose sight as to why you got mad in the first place, okay? You got mad for a reason, whatever that was. People sometimes make you feel bad for being upset. Let's see. Let's get your advice here, Capricorn. Justice. You are going to get justice, okay? I love this so much for you. 1111. It's the truth. It's going to come out. Okay, meditate, breathe. I'm doing this on the Aries. Is it full moon or new moon? And man, is it intense, you guys. Spend time outdoors and delay sending a message. Okay. Delay sending, let go of force. Yep. So I feel Spirit wants you to delay sending a message if it's going to come from you trying to force someone or have them try to awaken. Okay, if that's the case, to send a message, you could always speak your truth and tell them how you feel, but if you're doing anything as in your intention is to have someone see who they are, that is not your job. That is the divine. They know what they're doing. They know their patterns. They just have to be strong enough to break them. Okay, and that is going to take them to do it, no one else. All right, so justice will prevail, you guys. Divine justice, karmic justice is at play. You're good, you're on the right side. Truth is coming out, maybe even honest conversations. but things need to drop like completely. Like things need to change. An awakening needs to happen. A choice needs to happen, because either way, it just feels like things are going to stay stagnant and withdraw and continue with this pattern, because the divine is saying like you don't have like, it's coming in their energy. Your pattern is fine, but taking them back on their pattern, you're now involved. You know what I mean? You're part of that pattern. So that means like, oh shoot, I got to break myself out of that. And I feel like a lot of you guys are, and starting to see clearly that this is a them issue. Okay, so I hope this message did help and bring some clarity. And if it did in any way, please like, comment, subscribe, and follow. Be careful with the scammers. Again, if you're wanting a personal reading with me, the link is in the description box below on YouTube, and the link is in my bio on Exo Charlie Tarot. God bless.